What's good, everybody? What's going on? I hope you're having a good day. I just want to let you know the universe is listening. You just got to put it out there, okay? I just want to tell you that. Now, let's go ahead. I want to put my top 10 predictions for week 2. And let's go ahead and start with number 10. We got Notre Dame going to NC State. Remember what I said in the other video about Notre Dame going to NC State is NC State tend to play pretty good at home. So I expect this game to be close in the first half. I'm sure they're going to pull away in the second half. And as far as score prediction, I say they should win maybe 38-17, something like that. I mean, they probably put more points up there than what I'm saying. I'm just, they got a good run game to go with their pass game. They might keep it balanced and just keep, win the time of possession and just, get out of there with a win. They don't really have a hard game after this. They play Central Michigan, so nothing, they got Ohio State coming up. So these games are going to get them ready for Ohio State that's coming up pretty soon. Number 9, we got Tennessee. They're playing at home, and they're playing Austin Peay, and obviously they should dominate this game against Austin Peay. Obviously, they got to get ready for Florida that's coming up in a couple weeks. So this game here is going to be mostly about the backups, and when you got a team with some depth, you got to let those guys who's going to help you with the with the depth get some playing time, some experience. So when they play Florida, and they get into the meat and potatoes of that schedule, they're going to need those guys to have some experience. So I expect them to try to hurry up, end it quick, let the backups get some playing time. They might score prediction. I say maybe 48-3, only because they're going to let the backups in and let them get the playing time, and maybe the scoring may not be as much as the first string will, but we'll see. They, like I said, they got Florida coming up in a couple weeks, so I'm sure they're going to keep it basic. They ain't going to show everything they got in this game, and I don't blame them. I say everything for the SEC conference play. All right, now number 8, we got the Washington Huskies playing Tulsa. This should be another easy win. They had a good game against Boise State. I mean, it was a good showing, to see where they at. Boise State, a decent team, and for them to beat them the way they did, they look pretty good right now. So I expect them, obviously, to beat Tulsa at home. Then they got Michigan State coming up. Michigan State, hey, we'll see how that game go. But, I'm sure that's, not to look ahead, but I'm sure that's a game they're really ready for. Also, let's get to number 7, Penn State. They're playing Delaware. That's another game. Let the backups get some playing time. They looked good last week, beating West Virginia. As everybody can tell, the quarterback play looked better. I'm not going to drop names right now. I don't have time to drop names. I'm a truck driver. I'm about to get loaded in a few minutes, so I'm trying to hurry up and do this video. But yeah, they should obviously win this game easily and get ready for conference play against Illinois. Illinois is a decent team, so same thing. They're gonna keep it basic. Score prediction, I don't know, man. Penn State, I'll say another 45-10, something like that. It could be 45-0. It just depends. They're gonna have the backups in. It just depends on how them backups play for this particular game. And also, I didn't do my prediction for Washington and Tulsa. I said that game might be like 52-3. I expect them to dominate that game, and like I said, get ready for the next. They got Michigan State after this, so it's one of those things. Keep it basic. Let's get out of there. I hate to backtrack, but I never did do a score prediction for Washington Huskies. Now, number 6, another team that's playing at home, USC playing Stanford. Now, this shouldn't be a hard game, but y'all know how Stanford is. They tend to play their best when they play USC. I don't see them beating them this year. The offense looked good last week against Nevada when they dominated Nevada. The defense definitely looked good. That's what everybody really wanted to see. So if the defense keep it going, this shouldn't have no problems with this game. I mean, this ain't the Stanford of they're okay this year, but I don't think they're gonna beat USC this year. But we'll see. We'll see. They always play their best when they play Stanford, and then USC got Arizona State next. So yeah, I don't think they're gonna be too much into this. And then number 5, got Ohio State going against Youngstown State, another team. They playing at home. Another top 10 team playing at home. Youngstown State. They beat Indiana. It wasn't convincing like everybody wanted to see. Everybody kind of scratching their head like, what's going on? They should have beat them by way more than that. But hey, first game, we'll see. We'll see what it is. After they play Youngstown State, they got Western Kentucky. So that's another game that they should breeze through. But they got Notre Dame coming. So these next two games, they should just just kind of breeze through it, and we'll see what happens when they play Notre Dame. See what they're really about, which is coming up in a few, towards the end of this month. All right, number 4, we have Florida State playing Southern Miss. Now, Florida State obviously look good. They the best looking team to me in the country right now. We'll see if they can keep it up. I mean, right now their starting defense and offense just look perfect right now. We don't know what it is as far as backups and depth. Just hope nobody don't get injured. Right now, though, Florida State is a team that everybody watching. And right now, with Clemson looking the way they look, that game, they got that game coming up. But that game, it don't seem like right now that game is anticipated as much as it was before the season started. So we'll see what it is. But obviously, they should dominate. Florida State should dominate Southern Miss. I don't know, 55-3. I know these points ain't all great, but they're not playing, the best of the best right now. So I have to put that score up there like that. Like I said, I'm pretty sure they're gonna let those backups in and let those younger guys get some experience. Damn, I'm sweating. Okay, now Florida State was number 4. Number 3, Alabama. Alabama going against Texas Longhorns. Obviously, this is a highly anticipated game. They've been talking about this game since the season was over. I mean, this game been circled for a long time. And with this game, we're gonna see if Alabama win by a lot, then that'll let everybody know Alabama ain't going nowhere. But if Alabama lose, then everybody gonna start saying, hey, the dynasty might just be over. But not really necessarily, because they still got more games to go after this. This game is more for Texas to win than anything than Alabama, because, like I said, Alabama still got to play LSU. They still got to play Ole Miss. They still got some games on their schedule, and they can still possibly make the SEC championship. So it's more for Texas to win. But at the same time, if Alabama lose close, then they good. But if they get dominated pretty bad, then everybody gonna say, oh, it's done. It's a wrap. They dynasty over. But I don't know, man. We'll see, man. We still got a lot of football to play. I predict that Texas win. I predict Alabama win, but they win close. As far as the score, I say 31-35. That's what I say on that one. And look, I'm just throwing these numbers up here for the scores. I mean, hell, I who knows what's going to happen? I'm just throwing numbers up here right now. I ain't had a long time to think about it, look at it, So, number 2, it's Michigan. They had a solid game against ESU. It wasn't a lot, but Michigan, they like to run the ball. It's another game. They just wanted to get up out of there. And, they got to get ready for UNLV. And that should be another easy breezy. And the NCAA, man, y'all tripping, man. That man should be on the sideline right now. It don't, that's crazy. But anyway, I ain't going to go into that. They play Bowling Green next. They ain't really got a lot, meat and potatoes on their schedule right now. They just, they should breeze through these first 4 weeks anyway. And then number 1, the Georgia Bulldogs. Now, let me say the Michigan score. I'm sorry, y'all. The Michigan score should be, 41 to maybe 10. Like I said, it's going to be another game with some backups in. And they're going to be at home as well. So a lot of, outside of Notre Dame, all the rest of these teams in the top 10 are going to be at home. Obviously, some of these teams are not playing those superior teams. So of course they're going to be home because of the teams that they're playing. But I'm sure, it's just one of those weeks. It's the second week of the college season. It'd be like that for the most part. Now, Georgia playing Ball State. I expect them to play a little better than last week. I know, the word of what's going on right now is underwhelming. It's underwhelming. That comes from Sean Marino, man. He wasn't trying to hear that. Everybody else was like, "Oh, it's the first week of the season and all that stuff like that." And then, Sean was like, "Hell no, I ain't trying to hear that." They should have played way better than that. So I expect the defense and offensive line to play way better than they did last week against UT Martin. I thought it was solid, but those games you just don't really want to show everything. You keep it basic. You just want to see what everybody can do, especially looking at your depth, seeing what the players that's the backups can do, what the backups can do on the defense and offensive line, just in case some guys have to come into games, and they will have to come into games. So you want to give them some playing time. So I think Georgia they should win this game probably. I don't know. They might score 50. I said they score 56 to 14. And the reason I say 14, Ball State might score on the backups in the game. I said them 14 points going to come late, real late, But then again, it could be a shutout, could be 0. I don't know. We'll see. But they got Georgia plays South Carolina Gamecocks after this, and this will give everybody a good idea of what they really are and what the season going to see. But right now, I think everybody's just kind of like that first game, kind of everybody looking sideways. Like, come on, I know y'all can play better than that. I know it's the first game of the season, but we'll see what happens. That's my top 10 predictions. I know I was everywhere with that, but like I said, I don't have a lot of time right now. Everybody, enjoy your day.